She is going to take us into the world of AI.
We help small business owners of all kinds use AI to promote themselves and their business.
Everybody's diversifying their income, getting a side hustle. What would your company be able to do to support them?
If you can copy, paste, click, then you can do this.
Well, hello, SLAE family, and I'm so excited to be here today. We have a special guest tuning in from New Jersey. She is going to take us into the world of AI. So please help me welcome today Vice President of Marketing for Nowsite, and that is none other than Cheryl Coco.
Thank you so much. I'm super excited to be here. Slay
I'm
back.
so happy to have you here. Cheryl, everybody is talking about AI now. It is the buzz of every industry and how it's going to impact everything. And you have been in the company that you currently are a vice president now. You've been there 7 years and you're watching unbelievable growth and development in the industry. I'd love for you just to start off today and tell us a little bit about the company that you are with and specifically what are the services that they provide, please.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm super excited to share a bit about the company and AI for sure, and a bit about the services that we offer, right? We love to talk about AI and artificial intelligence and how we can help people put that to practical use, right? In their everyday life, no matter what business they're in. So we help small business owners of all kinds use AI to promote themselves and their business, which is awesome. So I like to say, you don't have to be a prompt king or queen. What we can do is help you use artificial intelligence in your everyday life. Everything from social media, though, to websites and marketing, sales funnels, to prospecting, all of that has a bit of artificial intelligence in it to make it even easier for people who didn't want to grow up to be marketers to actually do some marketing. So that's what we do.
And it's very exciting because some people have no technical skills. They're intimidated by all that. And this
Yeah.
is kind of AI for dummies. It's fabulous. I got to give a test run myself so far. And then there are people who are really tech that can go crazy with the whole thing. So maybe you want to take a minute and touch base on what a basic person with no skills would get out of this versus somebody who's super savvy and where they could go.
Oh, so we have all walks of life. My jersey's coming out. All walks of life of people that have and come and experience the platform. And it starts with the beginner. That's the person who is like, hey, Cheryl, this turning on the computer thing, that's difficult for me. Like, where do I begin? And we give them click by click, kind of like turn by turn. We're your GPS navigator of artificial intelligence, right? While I'm in your ear going, turn left, turn right, and I'll help you get to your destination. So it's really everything from that beginner will learn step by step how to just start posting on social media using artificial intelligence, right? Commenting on other posts, creating conversations, and actually going through sales conversations using AI, but with kind of like, a person in their ear saying, do this, do that. That's where it starts for the beginner.
Yeah.
And we can take them all the way through to, hey, I'm building websites. I'm putting code on websites. I'm creating full-blown email campaigns. I'm creating lists. I'm automating entire sales funnels.
Mm.
So you can start at one end and you can be my most advanced marketer who's like, hey, I'm going to put a few things together and automate this thing. And we got that. We got it covered there too. So it's pretty cool.
It's really remarkable how simple it is. I kind of lean on the not so techie side. So I was
Yeah.
in awe of the simplicity of it. I mean, some of the things that you guys talk about are being able to build websites for people in under 10 minutes. And I did that. I mean, I did that. That's really tells you something. So you didn't have to be super smart to do it. It was remarkable.
We're kind of like, hey, if you can click a few buttons, right? If you can copy and paste, like this is how you measure. Can I post on social media with this tool? Can I build a website with this tool? Instead of asking yourself questions like that, you should ask yourself things like, can I copy and paste? If
Mm.
you answered that, then you could totally do it here. If you can click on a button, right? If you can find the button and you know to click on it, then you can do everything that we have to offer here and get incredible results. I like to say it's the copy paste click method. If those are the things that you can do, then you're totally fine and you will do awesome. Just ask Leanne.
Exactly. So I know that this is really a tool built for entrepreneurs. I mean, there's lots of different things you could do with AI, but you have specifically honed in on that. So what I'd love to do is maybe take a few examples. So let's say, for example, someone is a real estate agent, and they're out there competing in the real estate world and they hear more about your company. How do you see it being helpful or supportive for what their goals are?
So this is great because we work with lots of people in real estate. And in real estate, a lot of these people and real estate agents specifically brand themselves, which is awesome. So they're able to build a website based on who they are or share, promote what they do on social media based on who they are, as well as be able to dedicate and create websites to some of the properties that they're sharing with others too, as well as promote some of the services that they offer. So in so many ways, just by copying and pasting and clicking, let's not act like this isn't the part where things get hard, right? If you can copy paste click, right? If you can CPC, copy paste click, then I have you covered in the form of real estate where you'll be able to promote yourself. You will absolutely 100% be able to build your own brand here. You'll have your own website. You'll even have places where you can share some of the homes that you're sharing or buying or selling. So it's really cool, and we tend to have, it's one of our largest markets actually is real estate. They do a fantastic job. They're amazing at understanding the ability to brand themselves, right? And not the company.
Yes.
So that's really
Yeah,
cool.
let's talk about that because a lot of people don't know how to brand themselves. Like how do I, let's say if you're a real estate agent, how are you different than another real estate agent? How do you brand yourself? And this program asks questions and develops that. Can you take somebody through what happens when they go to set this up?
Yeah, so even if you're not nerdy, this part's super fun. Okay. So if you've had any experience with artificial intelligence at all, I like to make fun of it and say it has a voice. It's like always unveiling something, or has like this weird kind of corny where you're like, that's AI. Duh. Right. Like I can hear your, like I always jokingly say, I can hear your AI from here. Right. But with this and branding yourself, what really makes this kind of special, I think, is we ask you a few questions and we're always learning about you. So when you get started, we're like, what's your name? What are your interests? What are your hobbies? What are your goals and dreams? Really simple stuff that you already know about yourself, right? But then the AI kind of takes on your voice and it learns to write like you and think like you and sound like you. So whether you're posting or commenting or even creating a website, like, it doesn't sound like Cheryl Coco who's from Jersey and saying stoked all the time. It sounds like you, right? And that's the fun in building a brand. Like I'm a dramatic human being. Like I'm dramatic. I'm up here 24/7. I will gas you up. I'll be like, "Whoa, you're so excited." That's not every, but in every one of my posts, it's all capital with emojis and super fun. And that's my brand, though. That's how people know me. They're like, that Cheryl Coco is going to get on and be so happy about something. But that might not be you. And so our AI is smart enough to know who you are, get to know who you are, and then start to brand you. Even if you think you don't have a brand, you're going to answer 5 questions and then like seconds, you're going to have one. So it's fun.
It's amazing. Now, let's talk about another sector because one of the things I love to do is here in SLAE, we support and highlight a lot of people that are running nonprofits. And if
Okay.
you're running a nonprofit, then you'd love to have all this great social media and website and this and that, but you're running a nonprofit, which means funds are limited. And most people, when they have money coming into a nonprofit, they're trying to support whatever cause or mission it is that they're on. and
Right.
they have limited access to great social media help and great techie people. So could you say, how would a nonprofit be able to utilize this?
So another thing, we have a large group, like we have large groups and large sectors of people. So real estate is one, nonprofit is another. And I'll tell you, they use the tool in different ways. Where the real estate agent is really great in branding themselves, understanding that posting on social media and making it like, hey, I'm the agent who does something else.
Mhm.
The nonprofit tends to brand the nonprofit, right? This is who we are. This is what we offer, and they weren't always nonprofits who are in marketing, right? You can think of a million nonprofits, but are they like marketing? No, they support different causes. One of the things that they tend to lean to is a part of what we have here is we have the ability to build as many websites as you want. Like literally, we'll build you tons and tons of websites. We'll do it all for you, but at a cost that I would say make sure that you check it out because it is incredible. It comes at no extra cost in your subscription. And we turn those around in 2 to 3 days. It's just part of your subscription, which is really, really cool. So these people have live people, not artificial intelligence, too, that will build a website for you in a day or two, right? The way
Mm.
that the nonprofit also does it as well as that they're building a profile for that nonprofit where the artificial intelligence gets to know that nonprofit, that business, and they're able to create content for that business and that nonprofit as well. It's really cool how the two work hand in hand, and the AI can not only learn about you, but also about your business too.
It's
So
amazing. And, sometimes they want to have nice social media posts if they have an event coming up or a fundraiser coming up, and they can utilize it for that as well.
but not knowing what to say is tough, right? Like you could have a million people watching on social media or 1,000 people watching on social media, but if the cat's got your tongue, then what? Right? We need to know what to say to get people excited and happy. And what nonprofits tend to like do is they want you to feel like it's a part of you. They're
Mm.
supposed to evoke a feeling, right? They do that more than any other industry. So while the real estate agent does something, and whatever industry you're in, your nonprofit is supposed to evoke a feeling through their marketing. So that's something that the AI can pick up on just from hearing, hey, this is a nonprofit, this is what we do. Here's a social post that will resonate with the people that you're trying to share with, and kind of find the voice of not you but your the nonprofit that you have, which is
It's
cool.
amazing. So
Yeah,
if they were trying to, let's say, help people who've been through, some type of domestic abuse situation, that's going to be completely different than someone who's trying to come up with, uh, gifts for people to donate for the holidays that for children in need. It's a different tone and a different goal completely.
100%. And that's the thing that people, right, like typically AI can't take on a tone. It can't take on a personality. It can't learn about that business. What you have here is, hey, I'm going to learn about your personality. Hey, I'm going to learn about this business. And then I'm going to curtail the information that's given to you depending on the business and the personality that comes along with that, which is quite a bit different than the robotic AI voice that you might be familiar with, so that it kind of builds the brand even of that nonprofit, right? Whether it's building the brand of the real estate agent or the nonprofit, it knows who you are, and it's creating a brand around that.
Fantastic. Let's take one more example, if you would, because, in light of the economy right now, it is definitely the gig economy, right? The economy is difficult and everybody's diversifying their income, getting a side hustle, whatever you want to call it. Most people out there are looking for or generating some secondary income when the economy gets tough. So there are a lot of people who are doing things from home in this day and age. Maybe they're selling vitamins, or they're selling jewelry, or they're finding some type of a home-based, or maybe they're selling services. They're helping people by connecting them with different services. They're affiliates. There's all kinds of things that people are doing so that they have flexibility and they're able to make money. So let's say someone's got some type of home-based business and
Mhm.
they are trying to figure out how to get themselves out there and do it in a great way. What would your company be able to do to support them?
Right? So same, idea of if you can copy paste click, then you can do this. That's the thing, right? Can you CPC? Can you copy paste click? And you're okay. Even if you've never sold a vitamin before, or you've never worked from home before, or maybe you haven't had success in it, do a really good job in helping people get their footing, find their voice, and expand their network. Lots of times you're told, hey, go to friends, family. That might not be the road for you, but you're trying to expand the network that you have or the people that you know through maybe a market like social media, right? Well, you don't want to become spammy Sam, right? Or when people see you, they don't like, you don't want your family like wearing garlic around the neck. Like, yikes, oh my gosh, they're coming. What you want to do is present yourself in a really professional manner while promoting your business, while sharing your inspiration, the education that you have, as well as, hey, by the way, I do have a product that would be awesome that's getting results. So, really, that niche in helping people that are working from home is about helping them find their voice and be really confident. We say we'll help you become a star on social media, right?
Mm, yes.
Self-confident, right? Trustworthy, authentic, relatable, so that other people go, hey, this was about self-confidence and expanding my network. And it's that, forgive me for continuing to say, it's just that I want people to know that, look, it's not more than copy pasting and clicking. And I've
Yes.
you to do more than that. And if you can do that, I promise you, we find people that their confidence goes through the roof. And just because it does, and they're able to do a few simple steps, their network expands so greatly. And they have so much success in being able to talk to even more people about the incredible products or whatever service it is that they share. So, that work from home crew, they are awesome. Lots of the mamas like myself, lots of them that work from home. I'm sitting in my, this is home. For me, I have to go, shh, please, guys, do your homework, right? And that's the kind of thing that we offer. And lots of great people that work from home love to use the system. I do the exact same thing. And my kids really are over there doing their homework.
God bless. That's fabulous. Yes, you are a mom of three, as you're also a vice president of marketing for this company at the same time. And that's how we roll. That's how women do it. A little of everything at the same time. So, right now, I know that you have been kind enough. We have a special promotion that you are nice enough to offer to SLAE, and it's going to give them a free trial. So, if any of you are in the Facebook group or on YouTube or listening to the podcast, we have a special code for you. I'll post it in the Facebook group and on the YouTube channel. If you listen to this in the podcast, jump over to SLAE on either YouTube or go join our Facebook group for free, and we'll be able to give that code to you. So as we wrap up, Cheryl, if you could take a minute and just share, the website and also that there are a few different options that you offer in terms of service. I'd love to wrap up with that today, please.
Yeah, for sure. So look, if you're just getting started and you're like, hey, I'm that copy paste click, that's me. That one's for me. You're gonna make sure that you run to the link in either YouTube or your Facebook group, find SLAE, okay? You're gonna click on that link and you're gonna choose my AI, right? That's where you're gonna get started. That's the basics. Let me get you copy paste click into success. I got you, right? If you're stuck, I'm gonna get you unstuck. Cool. If you get a little more advanced and you're like, hey, I'm gonna need a website with that, right? I'm gonna need to do some email marketing. I got you too, boo, no worries, okay? We can SLAE all day too. And there will be a bunch of people ready to help you build that website as well. So that's your marketing plan. Make sure that you check for that one when you're doing the scan. Hey, that one's for you. If you are like, hey, listen, Cheryl Coco, I am like, I got this covered. I have been marketing for decades. I can whim wham. I'm clicking. I got it all, right? I can HTML code. My life is all about, like, this is so easy to me. then you're probably our unlimited people, right? Where we have prospecting databases and you can create teams and do all kinds of wild things in there. The sky is the limit for you. Then you want to go for the unlimited plan. Just make sure that you grab the link from YouTube or you're grabbing the link from the Facebook group, right? You want to check SLAE, even if you're on the podcast, because that's going to give you that opportunity to just check things out, get a trial going on, and see how we roll in here. Like I said, not only does Leanne SLAE, but so do we, and we're here to help you on your journey. So thank you so much, Leanne. I appreciate it. Just get in where you fit in.
Thank you so much, Cheryl, for being here. Really appreciate it. Again, everyone, the website is now.site, and that is the fabulous Cheryl Coco tuning in from New Jersey. I encourage you all to try it. It is just amazing. I will wrap up and tell you a little quick story as I was trying it out myself with very limited technical skills. Turns out that I had a friend who needed to get a website and had not done anything about it. They had a website from like the 90s. It was really embarrassing. And I said, "Oh, you should try this. You should try." So we were just sitting there together and we clicked on it and they wrote and answered the questions. It popped up kind of their mission statement and captured everything that they were trying to do. And then the next thing you know, in under 10 minutes, there was this beautiful website that would have cost them thousands of dollars. I couldn't believe it. So since she's cool enough to make it free, go ahead and try it, everybody. Use out the link. We'll try it for free. Thank you so much, Cheryl. We appreciate you.
All right. See you guys.
Have a great day, everyone.